Hey there, Erin Lee here of VancouverIslandPsychic.com, bringing you the weekly Psychic and Angel card reading for Monday, March the 23rd to Sunday, March the 29th, 2015. This week we've received some information about listening to guidance and intuitive messages, as well as information about how to recognize when our angels and how our angels are talking to us. Be sure to watch the whole video coming up next. Alright, so this week we'll be using Doreen Virtue's Magical Messages from the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card deck. And I've chosen this deck of cards because it feels like this week we're starting to pick up a bit of energy, a bit of momentum, things are coming into place, and it's more of an action week that we've got coming up this week. And this particular deck of cards is really fabulous in terms of action and taking step forward, and how do we orchestrate that. So I'm going to start by giving the cards a shuffle and asking our angels for messages and guidance about the coming week and what it is that we need to know in order to maintain a happy, healthy life and continue to move forward in a positive way. So, feels good. We'll start off with a card for Monday and Tuesday, and the message that's coming up for Monday and Tuesday is pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So as we're starting the beginning of the week this week, the messages that are really coming to the forefront is that we need to be paying attention to the intuition and the messages and the guidance that are coming in for us. So again, there are a variety of different ways that you can receive messages and guidance from your angels. This can be in the form of clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, and clairsentience. And at the middle of the video, I'll have a link for you to more information about what your clair is, identifying it, and how to receive messages and information on it. So really the message that we're getting for Monday and Tuesday is that we need to pay attention to our intuition. And we may have had projects that we've started over the last couple of weeks, and what's really coming through is the angels are saying, keep moving forward with the projects that you have, but know that we have some tips and some tricks and some help for you in terms of being able to move this forward in a way that's even better than you've imagined that it could be. So really pay attention to your intuition and then take steps and action on the guidance that you're receiving. So looking at Wednesday and Thursday, the message that's coming up for you is watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. So Wednesday and Thursday this week, we're starting to come back into that manifestation energy where things are coming together, and it's really important that we're keeping our thoughts and our energy at a high vibration as possible, because what we're thinking about, we're starting to manifest and create into reality. So really important to pay attention to what you're thinking about and concentrate more on what you want rather than what you don't want. And if there are things that you don't want to create in your life, then let go of them. Do some releasing work, do some clearing work, let go of anything that's not serving you so that you can focus and put your energy and concentration into the things that you're wanting to create in your life. So there's, last week we had a certain amount of purging and clearing and releasing and letting go. And so anything that you didn't let go of last week, make sure that it's gone for Wednesday and Thursday, because we're starting to see a big bump in energy this week. Looking at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the message that's coming up is rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. So with all of the energy that's kind of been fluctuating up and down, and we're starting to see a bump up of that energy again, the angels are saying, hey, you know what? Take a break, take a nap, recharge yourself. So this is encouragement over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to make sure that you're getting lots of sleep, lots of rest. Don't overbook your weekend. Make sure that you have time for you where you can relax and unwind. Do things that you enjoy doing that may or may not be high energy. You know, if you tend to be a really high energy person, maybe take it down a notch. And the other thing that's coming through is really making sure that you're drinking lots of water and doing what you need to do to nurture and nourish your body. So we are still picking up for greater amounts of energy and manifestation coming up in the coming weeks. So take this opportunity over this weekend to really recharge your batteries so you're ready for that next burst of energy. The message for Monday and Tuesday this week was all about listening to our intuition and paying attention to the signs and guidance that we've been receiving. There are 4 primary ways that we receive guidance and intuitive information, and they are clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, and clairaudience. Now, these are kind of big words that you may or may not be familiar with. If you click the link below, I have a free downloadable PDF with information about what each of those words means and how to recognize when you're receiving messages and guidance from your angels. You can either click the link below now or at the end of the video after we've gone through the crystals. And your crystal choices are listed at the side here. If you want to skip forward directly to your crystal message, just click on the button next to me. If you've chosen Charoite this week, the message that's coming up for you is have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So first of all, I want to talk about the Charoite crystal. Charoite is really associated with Archangel Michael, and Archangel Michael helps us to release fears so that we can move forward confidently along our divine life path. Archangel Michael also helps us to stay on track in terms of our life purpose. So the messages that are really coming up for you this week are also coming up from Archangel Michael. So first of all, know that he's with you, helping you and supporting you right now. And the message that he's bringing to you is to have faith, to know that everything is coming together. Even if it doesn't seem like it is, know that it is. And he's also saying that he's going to show you signs this week. So really important that you're paying attention, particularly at the beginning of the week, as the angels are really strongly around us at the beginning of the week, because he's going to help direct you and guide you into a better situation and better position from where you are right now. So call on him, ask him for help and support in terms of buoying your energy while you're going through this transformation and this change. Know that even if things seem like they're a little bit difficult right now, that they are getting a lot better, and we're really getting ready for the energy that coming up in the next couple of weeks where things are really starting to take off. So know that any discomfort you might be going through right now is very temporary. And if you've chosen Appetite, the message that's coming up for you this week is tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. So the message that's coming up for you this week, if you've chosen Appetite, is to take a rest, take a break, take some time out, and make sure that you're doing what you need to do to maintain and support yourself. In terms of the crystal that you've chosen, Appetite is a really powerful manifestation crystal, and often when it comes to self-care, that's one of the things that can kind of be put on the back burner, particularly if you've got a lot on the go. So one of the messages that's coming up this week is not only are you manifesting a lot, but that you need the energy in order to be manifesting at the level, to continuously be manifesting at the level that you're creating right now. So if you're having a hard time taking some time off, Appetite Crystal is saying, well, I'll help to manifest and create that time with you. You just need to ask for help and support. So call on your angels and let them know what you're going through. Say, angels, please, I need some help creating time for myself so I can relax, balance, and take care of me so that I can continue to move forward and to help the people around me. And so one of the best ways to kind of relax can be taking a bath, particularly a sea salt bath. It helps to release any of the negative energy that you're holding on to. It helps on a physical level as well as emotional and mental, and obviously has spiritual benefits to it as well too. So if you've chosen Appetite for the week, the message that's coming up for you is make sure you're taking care of you and know that you have help and support in creating the time, having the finances to do that. All right, and if you've chosen Malachite, the message that's coming up for you is contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. So the message that's coming up for you this week, if you've chosen Malachite, is to make sure that you're taking time for yourself to connect with your angels, with Source, Universe, God, whatever your belief system is, so that you can find balance in your life and to really get clear on what it is that you want. Sometimes we become really caught up in the day-to-day, and it's difficult to stop and look at what's happening around us. And when that happens, we can lose sight of what our priorities are. So the encouragement that's really coming up for you this week is to create that time for yourself so that you can make sure that you're continuing to move forward in a way that you're actually wanting, that you're still creating the dreams and the desires and moving towards the goals that you have, but that they're still in line with your priorities and what you're truly wanting to create. In terms of the malachite crystal itself, malachite is all about emotional transformation. It's centered with the heart chakra. It's a very powerful heart chakra crystal, and it's all about releasing on an emotional level so that you can create love and happiness within the relationships that you have and within your life in general. So it's really kind of a priority, recognizing the priorities that you have for this week and in the future, and that there might be some emotional releasing that you're going through in order to support those desires and dreams. Thanks so much for joining me for this week's weekly Psychic and Angel card reading. Don't forget to click the link below to get that free PDF download about the 4 clairs, how you recognize and receive messages and guidance from the angels. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Wishing you a fabulous week.